During this video, we buy a $100 project. It doesn't run, so we replace the fuel tank with a 2-gallon gas tank. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we are going to go pick up a new project for the channel. And if you had any guesses, what would you guess? Yeah, probably a Jeep. So we purchased a Jeep last year, actually. Paid $100 for it, and I've put it off too long. So today, we're gonna go pick it up, load it on the trailer, and see if we can get this new project running again. Well, we made it to the farm where the new Jeep project's at. So we'll pull in here and take a look at the new project. There it is, another ZJ. I swear I have a sign on my back that says, this guy wants ZJs. Grand Cherokee. This one's a 97, so let's get it off the trailer and see what we got ourselves into. If we get it running, it's definitely gonna need some rockers. The tread looks good on the tires, on the all-terrains, but those wheels, ugh. Check out this headliner. It's time to pull the new project in the garage. It's nice to have a Jeep with a winch to pull in your other Jeep. Got the Jeep in the garage. We fooled around with it to try to see if we get the Jeep to fire up. The first thing we checked was the fuel pressure. So we hooked up a fuel pressure gauge to it to see if we had any pressure coming from the fuel pump. What if I give it, I'm just gonna do funsies for gas.
Go ahead.
Or throttle.
Yep.
It's nothing,
Nathan.
Huh?
Nothing at all.
We didn't get any fuel pressure from the fuel gauge, leading us to assume the fuel pump is not working. So therefore we tried the horn relay to the fuel pump relay to see if we could get any fuel pressure by switching the relays. Ready?
Yep.
That didn't work either. Now I just wanted to crawl underneath the Jeep to see if I could actually physically hear the fuel pump engaging when you put the ignition in the run position. Listen for the fuel pump. I thought I maybe heard something, but try again. Okay, turn it on. I don't hear anything. I also didn't have any luck hearing the fuel pump from the fuel tank. Now it was time to see if we could get it to fire up by using some starting fluid. Sounds hideous.
That's not bad.
There we go. We got it to fire up. So we know we got a good engine. We got it to run for a little bit. It didn't sound the best, but we also didn't have any fuel running to it either. Now, we're pretty sure that we have a fuel pump issue in this Grand Cherokee. It's time to pull the tank in the Grand Cherokee. Well, we crawled underneath the Grand Cherokee. Didn't notice any fuel lines broken of that sort. So we sprayed the bolts that hold, or they're like nuts, that hold the straps for the fuel tank. So we'll let those soak overnight, and then we'll tackle those in the morning, and hopefully they break loose so we can pull this fuel tank down and get this Grand Cherokee on the road again. This vehicle hasn't been on the road since 2019, and I did just add quite a bit of brake fluid. That might be a little concerning. Do you think that's a dog leash holding the front bumper cover on? Well, we got the tank out. Got showered with rust trying to get that tank out. This ZJ, it's as rusty as all my other ones I've had. It's getting late. Let's push this gas tank to the side, because what do we got? 5-year-old gas in this gas tank. Pretty stanky. Let's address this tomorrow. See if we can get this ZJ fired up with a new fuel pump. Don't worry, I got enough of these ZJs around. I believe I have another fuel pump sitting, just waiting for an opportunity to be used again. It's been a couple days and we have not made it to the boneyard to go get a newly used fuel pump for this ZJ. So curiosity strikes, and I'm thinking about doing this. I got this old fuel pump that I had for a spare. I used to have a ZJ with a fuel cell in the back of it, and this was the fuel pump that was in that ZJ when we had that fuel cell. So this was this, well, this exact one wasn't in there, but this was the spare. So I'm assuming, and I'm pretty sure, it will work in this one. So we got some wires cut that we will put on the pump. We have a fuel tank that we'll throw in the ZJ. We'll see how this mad scientist project turns out here. I'm really looking to just get the Jeep out of the garage, see if we can get it fired up with this jerry-rigged idea. We are trying to break in the rear hatch. We got no luck. Broken. We are trying to pull the panel off here, but then we noticed this hatch is so rusty, you can actually see the lever. We got it! Victory!
Hey, stop lying.
Check out this shiny wheel and what the Minnesota winters do to the wheels. And the rockers. This is how you plumb fuel lines in Minnesota. You just find a rust hole, poke your line through the rust hole, and voila! Here we go. Well, we got half the fuel lines plumbed. We got it connected to the factory wire harness. It fires up. Let me know if you hear it. Check it out. It's filling up with fuel. Let's finish plumbing this aftermarket high performance fuel system. Well, something like that, but different. We are now at the moment of truth. Will it run? There's our high dollar fuel cell to our high performance fuel system. Here we go. I heard a fuel pump. Let's cycle it twice. She doesn't sound the healthiest. I'm guessing either the fuel pressure is too high or too low. But you know what? It's gonna be good enough for now. Well, we don't have any fuel leaks. The fuel system is solid. But the brake line to the left rear, that line is dripping. But we pinched her off for now. So let's see if we can get this Jeep back on the ground and pull it out of the garage. I'm gonna run out of vice grips. Yeah, we got another brake leak, another broken brake line. Come on, how am I gonna get this thing out of the garage? There she be. Well, 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 I went to go, do the vice grip trick. She broke. Well, the vice grip didn't work, so I took off the broken line and clamped it. But now we officially have no brakes. Yeah, broke the passenger front brake line now. Wow, that brake line's rusty too. And broken. Now it just feels like this project has something against me. We broke every brake line. Now I can't even pull it out of the garage. Look at me, Ma, no brakes. We got the Jeep running and it's out of the garage. Did we break every brake line in the Jeep? Yes. Did we get it running? Yes. I call that a win. What does the future hold for this future project? I really don't know. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow us along to see what else we may be up to. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time.